Hey Derby World, well we are out here at Jay County Fair Demolition Derby. This is in fact day number 2, so if you missed day number 1 we have all the videos from that already up on YouTube, and this is day number 2. It is the Saturday. I think it's one of the last days of the fair, maybe the last day, but anyways, great turnout today. Very similar classes that ran the other day. We've got at least one, maybe 2 heats of windshield cars, which is basically street stock. Front wheel drives. Then we have the youth, which are also from the same class. They've got mini mods, full-size trucks, pro stock full-size cars, and then pro mod full-size cars. So hopefully we will be able to hit them all here as a prelude, walking through the pits for you guys so you can check it all out. We'll start here in the full-size trucks class. These a lot of these trucks are similar to what I would consider to be bash rules and or spring explosion metal mayhem rules. So more of a mod, or definitely a limited weld for sure, but I think we're right on the verge of modified trucks at this point for these guys. So a lot of welding that can be done, lots of extra spring clamps that you can add, lots of modifications. As a guy who likes to run trucks, I'm definitely intrigued when I looked at some of these builds. You know, always scouting out ideas for potentially future builds for you guys as we do different build series. But and a number of these trucks we have in fact seen run many times. So I think we're hitting the last truck here already. So we're just going to go back to the start of the line and hit the row of the pro stocks. Alright, in this row we've got the pro stock full-size cars, at least I believe so, because they look to be more on the stock side of things. This is a very stock looking caddy. I would say almost borderline the street stock. But we've also seen some cars that you've seen out on the track before, either at the last event or one of the other ones that we filmed. I definitely recognize a few of these cars. They didn't even take the mud off, so they are out here to tear it up again. And again, this is the pro stock class, so it's more than your street stock. You can do some swapping of components. I believe you can do engine swaps, rear end swaps, definitely bumpers. A little more of a cage you can weld, and you can do some, I think you can do tilting. Don't quote me on all that, but I believe that's about it. So, and this is the car that actually won the first night, so he's out here to tear it up again and see what happens.
Can we get through up here?
Cross paths to the high side of the track just to get a little bit better view. So again, full side. This is almost borderline street stock. These are very stock builds cars. Alright, so now the next row over here, these are going to be your mini mods. So if you guys remember the Camaro that we built, the Spirit, and some of the other compacts that we have ran over the years, these are the cars that would run in that class.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. How you doing, man?
Yeah.
So again, some of these cars you will recognize, you've seen run before. How you doing, man? Everything's so tightly parked in here. I'm trying to walk to give you guys the best view I can, but I guess we're just going to swing the camera around and just walk with it. So yeah, mini mods. These are just mod minis, full weld minis. Everybody has kind of their own flavor of how they classify the wording, but so at the end of the day, you can do a lot of modification. You can do plating in the front, swapping out components for sure. Definitely lots of cages, a lot of welding, pre-venting. Thanks, guys. Definitely a number of cars that I have seen run before that were out here either at the Benefit Derby or out at day number 1 here in Jay County. So they are again coming back to see what they can do. But you also got some fresh ones sprinkled in.
Hey, you guys come here.
They're getting ready for the drivers meeting here in a couple minutes, and then they've got the Power Wheels that'll start immediately following that. All right, so now I believe, I don't know 100% for sure, but I believe these are the youth cars, because I still see all these still have a passenger seat, and in a lot of cases these guys need to have a passenger in order to run. The youth class is 12 to 16 years typically. Sometimes they allow them all the way down to 10, but...
Alex?
How you doing, man?
All right, how are you?
Doing great. So again, these are what would be the street stock / windshield class rules, depending on your verbiage. Basically, you can take all the external chrome and all that stuff off. Simple bar in the windows. You don't even have to take all the interior out if you don't want to. And that's about it. Excuse me, guys. Yep. So, 5 minutes for the driver's meeting. So, we're gonna go ahead and keep on filming just the same. I think we got a little bit extra time today. Hopefully we'll be able to hit all the cars. And as far as I'm aware, these are all still youth cars. So I guess we will find out. I guess they're coming to wait to cut over for just a moment. That's still a high traffic area right next to us here. But I'm gonna try to cut over to get a slightly better view for everybody. How you doing? All these cars back here are still youth cars. Wow. Alright, we're gonna get all these cars first, then we'll go over and get the Pro Mods. I know I missed a few cars, so we're gonna just hit the ones that we can, and then we'll go back and hopefully not miss anybody. But always do my best. Can't hit everybody, but I just always try. So again, these are very stock. Practically drove on the street a few days ago with some of them, and go and have some derby fun, just like the old days. This car is small. Gonna go for a little bit of a ride, I would presume.
Right? How are you, young man?
Doing great. How you doing, man?
Bad.
All right, gonna pick up these cars where I left off real quick. So I know I missed these cars.
Hey, you get the block off?
Switch sides just because I get a little congested up there. Tony Godwin's sons getting out on the track, so that's pretty cool. Shout out to him. I know he's ran at least once before. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit those pro mods real quick, and then we'll come back and get the rest of the windshield cars. Well, unfortunately Jones apparently did not make through inspection, or decided not to get inspected, hard to say. Got some more mini mods rolling on up. Time here, but some hometown boys coming to run. I say hometown from where I grew up. Tony Godwin's car. Hopefully he can pull off a win at his hometown. He's been trying for years to get one here in Jay County. Has not been able to be successful, but let's hope this year's his year.
He goes, oh, you got
Alright, so these are their pro mods. Now I do see that the kickers on these cars are cut, so apparently they're not allowed to run kickers, but there's a lot of other modifications and things they can do within these rules. So you're definitely going to see these guys be a lot tougher than the pro stocks that we showed earlier. These guys are going to have to be able to use that skinny pedal more and hopefully still tear some stuff up. Alright, so now we're going to head up, we're going to catch those windshield cars, and then I think we will have gotten them all at that point. Alright, now real quick, we're going to capture the windshield cars. They got the drivers meeting well underway at this point. So I do not know if they're just going to do one very large one and done, or if they're going to do separate heats. We will find out as you guys do. So as always, you know, we'll post links in the description for each individual heat. So if you guys see something you want to see run, definitely check those out. I think the track's looking really good. They scraped it and now it's been sitting in the sun for a couple hours, so it's looking like it's drying out pretty good. Hopefully it'll be good and sticky for these guys so they can put on a good show for everybody. Alright, and if you guys saw your car, definitely give us a shout out in the timestamp. It's always fun to know who's watching our videos. You know, we hope that everybody that we film will check them out, but I know that's never the case. So it's always fun to know who decided to do it and who did not. And, you know, with our hard hits video, if anybody puts on a good show tonight, they will make the highlight reel. So really hoping we get some highlights from tonight. It's always a great show when that happens. Don't know what I missed in the driver's meeting, but that's been good. We're nearing the end, guys. Just keep going. This is a really good turnout. Again, this is just the county fair, guys. So, got the driver's meeting going on over there, so I'm gonna kind of try to catch the back side of the cars here. Windshield cars just keep on going.
Get over here.
All right. Think about got it. Alright, and then we got the last couple cars sitting over here. They're ready to go. Cheaters LLC, these guys, whoever, I don't know which one it was, but he was driving on the first night and ended up winning the thing. So, did some great driving that night. And we'll see what they do today. So there you go, guys. There is the full walk through the pits, day number 2 out here at Jay County Demolition Derby 2021. As always, hope that you guys like the video. Check out the individual heats. We'll have links in the description below for that. And as always, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch our videos. It means more than you know. So if you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you've not already done so. Alex from All For Him Racing out here at Jay County signing off. Everybody have a great day.